What's up, Taiwan? I'm Eric Gao with news from here in Taiwan and around the world. A life-saving surgical AI tool is one of 15 Taiwanese innovations being honored at the 2024 R&D 100 Awards. Dubbed the Oscars of Research and Development, the prestigious global awards recognize groundbreaking technological and scientific achievements. Taiwan's haul this year includes awards for innovations in carbon capture and semiconductor tech and puts it first among other countries in Asia. The developer of the award-winning AI-driven surgical assistant says this tool can help prevent injury and improve the accuracy of endoscopic surgery.
它会自己导航到你要的位置，然后他们也有那个 AI 辨识的方式，看到那个病灶在什么地方。
A Taiwanese company is letting people turn their plastic waste into wearable fashion. John Van Trieste has this story.
After carefully snipping up plastic waste they've brought from home, participants at this DIY workshop are ready for the final step, crushing and melting it all down into a memento they can take home. This is Trash Kitchen, a studio in Taipei specialized in recycling magic. Using a recycling machine called a mini trash espresso invented in Taiwan, the studio creates all kinds of recycled products, from decorative wall tiles, bricks, and clothes hangers to the trendy sunglasses today's participants are making. The company that invented this recycling machine says there's a serious purpose to this fun and creativity.
Everyone kept saying recycling is high energy footprint, it's really dirty. Oh, that's why we'd rather not do it. Or reusing is very difficult. So we are trying to show you reusing save a lot of carbon footprint because we measure the electricity here, we measure the air quality here, and then you know what every pair of, let's say, sunglasses we make in this process, you are reducing around 400 grams of carbon.
The sunglasses made in today's program have the endorsement of some real fashionistas, including the chief editor of the Taiwan edition of an international fashion magazine.
环保跟 fashion 这件事情，它有，可是它要真正的落实，或是它的全部都是这样的话，我觉得还是有非常非常长的路要走。那我觉得对于消费者来讲，他要能够站在很一线的去感受这件事情是很重要的。那我觉得这个 workshop 是一个很好的开始。
And it is only a start. 2023 saw Taiwan throw out nearly 12 million tons of waste, a new record. Over 6 million tons of that was recyclable. But while these sunglasses will only make a tiny dent, the process of making them is changing how people think about waste.
我有2个小孩，也要为他们的未来想，也要为他们的小孩的未来想。就算你今天一个 trash， 反正没想到就丢一下，只是 kick 那个 problem down the road。所以，如果大家都可以做好一点，多 recycle 一点，少用 plastic 一点，这样子可以 make a big difference.
And if this change in mindset changes habits and lifestyles, Taiwan's explosion of trash could begin easing off. John Su and John Van Trieste for TaiwanPlus.
Taiwan competed in Olympic men's fencing for the first time in 36 years at the Paris Games. Though it didn't medal, it may have marked a comeback for the country. And now, one fencer from France has decided to throw his lot in with Taiwan, hoping to help Team Taiwan shine in Los Angeles in 2028. Leslie Lau met up with him in Paris.
Born to a French father and a Taiwanese mother, fencer Yilu Guimont lives in France and practices the sport there. But he recently switched banners, going from representing France at competitions to representing Taiwan.
Hello, 大家好，我是葛一如，台湾代表队击剑选手。
As a child, Yilu didn't have the knack for sports he does now.
My parents really want me to do sports, but I was bad at everything. And once there is like an experience to do in fencing near my house, and I tried, I was also bad.
Things changed for Yilu when he was around 12 years old. His grandmother fell ill, so his family traveled to Taiwan that summer to take care of her. Across the street from his grandmother's hospital in northern Taiwan's Taoyuan City was a high school that had a fencing team. Yilu's father asked if his son could train with them, and they agreed. Yilu says the difference in attitudes toward training between Taiwan and France rekindled his interest in the sport.
Fencing in France, especially for kids, is for fun. So you just like playing. But in Taiwan, it was a serious thing. Like you need to train, you need to do footwork, you need to do strength, you need to do power.
Yilu spent only 3 or 4 months that summer fencing in Taiwan, but the short time had a huge impact on his life.
First, I was doing regional competition, which I do pretty good. Then I go to like a special like high-level center for young people, junior fencer, and then like I go to World Cups in international for France.
Yilu went on to win medals as a junior fencer for Team France. But in 2021, he made the decision to switch flags and begin competing for Taiwan. He says if it weren't for his time in Taiwan, he never would have discovered a love for fencing.
The most deeply linked I was in Taiwan, of course, was my family and my mother's side, but it was also fencing because of that period in Taoyuan.
Yilu's specialty is epee, one of 3 swords used in the sport, and he's the highest-ranked epee fencer in Taiwan. His fencing partners say his diversity on the strip is his strength.
So I'd say he's quite balanced in the sense that he can do anything. He can be quite passive and pick you off and be very clean, but he can also be quite aggressive and strong.
He's also a player, defensive player who can progress, who can play in a different style. You know, he will not be blocked in a certain style of fencing.
And with a keen knowledge of France's fencing culture and an interest in developing Taiwan's, Yilu wants to help elevate the sport in the country where his passion was lit.
I saw like a whole bunch of talents you have in Taiwan. They just need to be a little bit pushed, and I want to be that push also for them.
Yilu missed out on his chance to compete for Taiwan on his home turf at the Paris Olympics, but he's looking beyond, eyeing the Los Angeles Olympics in 2028, and hoping to help Taiwan secure its first fencing medal at the Games. Howard Zhang, Leon Lian, and Leslie Liao in Paris, France for TaiwanPlus.
It's been the hottest summer ever. A new report shows the temperatures soared far above average across the globe. And now people are feeling the very human effects of climate change. Tifty Wong reports.
Keeping out of the sun, people in Taiwan have been suffering all summer long as extreme temperatures hit the country, causing many to fall ill. The health ministry reported that hundreds of people sought treatment for heat-related illnesses this summer, with each month exceeding the previous year's report, and that trend is on track to continue in September. The heat is in line with global trends. According to the EU's Copernicus Climate Report, this summer marked the hottest year on record, with surface temperature anomalies even higher than in 2023, meaning that temperatures are rising far above the average. But the above-average heat is now a new normal, and people around the globe say they have no choice but to find ways to deal with it. Farmers in Japan risk their lives out in the summer heat to tend to their crops.
毎年暑さ更新しているような状況ですし、不安っていうのはやっぱりありますが、どうしても時期が決まっているものですので、やるべき時に暑くても何らかの対策して、外に出てやらないといけないので。
In Greece, wildfires blazed through forest land near the capital Athens, causing thousands to evacuate. Climate experts say hot weather and less rain have increased risks to humans, and are reminding people that these risks, much like climate change, are caused firstly by the human impact on the environment.
We have created cities that might not be exactly in the right place and in the right type, and we keep dealing with the consequences.
And people will continue to feel the impacts on their daily lives as temperatures continue to rise, with no signs of relief in sight. Patrick Chen and Tiffany Wong for TaiwanPlus.
Thanks for watching What's Up Taiwan. Finally, check out this collection of pop culture items up for auction at Sotheby's in London. I'm Eric Gao. Take care, and we'll see you next time.